Shifting focus to the biggest international headline of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, the looming visa issue for the Indians. Why am I saying so? Let's take a look. Well, Donald Trump's first day in office marked a significant shift in US's immigration policy, particularly for Indian families on H-1B visas. The new executive order challenges the long-standing principle of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment. Newborns of Indian parents on H-1B visas will no longer automatically gain US citizenship. Now, this decision will have far-reaching repercussions for Indians, especially from the Telugu states where, the big American dream has been a significant aspiration. With H-1B to green card conversions now taking decades, children of H-1B holders may be forced to apply for F-1 student visas as they grow older. These children will later have to compete for the H-1B quotas to stay in the US, making life on an H-1B visa feel increasingly transient. What's the impact? The impact does not end there. Without addressing the green card backlog, the H-1B program becomes less attractive. Previously, also H-1B to citizenship was achievable within a decade. Now, the process can take over several decades. For many, the US might now seem like a short-term destination akin to the Middle East, where people do go for work, they do save, and eventually return back their home country. Critics are now arguing that this move disproportionately affects legal immigrants, while Trump administration officials emphasize their aim to curb illegal immigration and end practices like birth tourism. Each year, ladies and gentlemen, between 50,000 to 1 lakh births occur via tourist visas, with China being a primary contributor to this issue. India has also responded by working with the US authorities to identify and repatriate illegal Indian migrants. An estimated 18,000 have already been flagged for deportation, with reports suggesting that up to 220,000 Indian nationals may be living in the US illegally. Now, this crackdown coincides with broader immigration reforms, trade tensions, and diplomatic negotiations. India hopes its cooperation on deportations will help only safeguarding the legal immigration pathways, including the vital H-1B visa program. As legal challenges to Trump's immigration policies now unfold, their long-term impact on Indian families, US-India relations, and of course immigration law still remains uncertain.
I like both sides of the argument, but I also like very competent people coming into our country, even if that involves them training and helping other people that may not have the qualifications they do. But I don't want to stop. And I'm not just talking about engineers. I'm talking about people at all levels. We want competent people coming into our country. And HB1, I know the program very well. I use the program. Maitre d's, wine, experts, even waiters, high-quality waiters. You got to get the best people. Now, then you go into people like Larry, and he needs engineers, and Masa needs, and this gentleman needs engineers like nobody's ever needed engineers, right? So we have to have the quality people coming in. Now, by doing that, we're expanding businesses, and that takes care of everybody. So I'm sort of on both sides of the argument, but what I really do feel is that we have to let really competent people, great people come into our country, and we do that through the H-1 program.
That it's another important question where it's hard to give you an answer because of the uncertainty of what Trump is going to do on any given point. There's no doubt when we consider the problem of illegal immigration that the problem is severe and needs to be fixed, and Trump's position on that is very popular. What people don't talk about enough is the legal immigration system, which is hopelessly gridlocked. It's very politically difficult to change. My own view is that we should welcome additional immigrants. It's a source of strength for the United States. The visa program is a way to bring people in. They may decide to return to their home country. They may decide to apply for citizenship in the United States. But I think it's a very positive program for the United States. And at some point, we need to find the political will to allow more legal immigration. It's a question of, I think, the long-range future for the country. It's just important for any sovereign state to say we're going to do it in an orderly fashion, and we're certainly not doing that now.